Hey, what's going on, everyone? I hope you're having a good week. Tomorrow's Friday. Heck yeah, time to crack open the beers and kick off the shoes and relax for a weekend. Or not, and do things around the house, whatever floats your boat, or go do something, whatever. But it's almost Friday, man. A couple more hours. We only got one work day left, and then we get to enjoy time with our families, friends, by yourself, whatever it is you enjoy to do. You get to do enjoy that time to yourself. That's all we got in this world is time. And the older I get, the more and more that reality sets in. And it's humbling but scary at the same time. Now, I'm not trying to be all sentimental and all that weird stuff, but it's a fact. And if you really enjoy life, you're not going to have much more of it because before you know it, you'll be 100, you'll be gone. And the more and more you dwell on it, the less and less fun you're gonna have. So, my advice is just go out there every day, live it, and just enjoy yourself. The older I get, the more I enjoy it. I mean, I think I'm to a point now where I just really love every day. I love waking up. I love seeing my family. Sure, I have bad days. There's days that really, really tough for me to get out of bed. I deal with a lot of stuff internally from being overseas and all that. But despite all that, I try really hard to be positive. I try really hard to be a good role model for my children, a supporter for my wife, all those things. And now I'm trying to do this thing to hopefully inspire someone or give you that little push that you need or maybe that voice that you want to hear. I don't know. I hope I can be that for somebody else. So today, I came home, and my daughter always says, "Daddy, Daddy." She just loves me. She's so stinking funny. Well, she did that today, and then gave her a shower. And afterwards, she went and got ready with my wife, and she came back and wanted to read me a book about died. Like, literally died. Because she's getting old. And, she's 2 years and 3 months. Doesn't seem like a lot, but she read to me. She actually, it's probably memorization, but she read it. And just was so nice to have that little moment with her. I held her on the bed and let her read for me. I just let her just kept reading the book over and over, and she loved it. She had like the best time of her life just reading to me. It was so sweet. There's this little book that like these little animals have like different color articles of clothing on each page is a different type of clothes, and at the end there's this turkey that wears it all weird or whatever, and it says "oops." So she goes red, blue, yellow, oops, and she just laughs the whole time. It's really really special to see that. Just a little person, like just really enjoying life with her daddy, and that's all she cares about. That's it. And someday she'll be an adult and a whole other world that's I don't want her to experience. Just want to protect her for the rest of her life. But that's just part of it, and just gotta deal with it. Just do what you can, do the best that you can, and hope for the best because that's all you can do in life. I just really want the best for her and my son. My son's 3 months now, and he's starting to laugh and giggle, and he knows who his daddy is, and he gets real adamant, and he loves me. Both my kids just love me unconditionally. It's such a really cool feeling to have that. My wife and I couldn't have kids when we first got married. We waited 6 years, nothing came about. We're almost married for 10 now. And so we had to go to a doctor, and we did IVF for both our children. Let me tell you, that was the best damn money I ever spent in my life. I would spend 3 times that I would go broke. I would go broke to do it all over again. Because Damn, it's such a cool feeling. Scary though, you know? Like, let them out there all by themselves. That's how our parents felt, you know? All the things that we feel as parents now are all the same feelings that parents, grandparents, great grandparents, they all felt the same way. We're not any special. We're not, we're not different. But they they wanted all the same things that we do for our kids. They sacrificed. They just cherished those moments with us. They read to us. They bathed us. They fed us. They taught us things. And then we grow up and we go our merry way. Some of us never talk to our parents again. Some of us are best friends with our parents. Some of us treat their parents like assholes until they realize that your parents are really great. That's what I did. I was the asshole kid. I don't think I was an asshole child, though. I think I was probably a sweet kid. But when I was a teenager, I was a wreck. After I got out of the army, my whole life changed. I was like, dang, I love my parents. They're awesome, But, God, being a parent is tough. It really is tough. I mean, my daughter's only 2 years and 3 months, and my son's only 3 months, and I'm not ready for them to grow up. I'm sure all you guys feel the same way. And, no judgments on parents out there that, can't wait to get rid of their kids out of the house and stuff and have their own life back. But, it's my personal opinion that, if that's how you truly feel, then maybe you weren't meant to have kids, or, being a parent wasn't your true calling. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I really, really don't mean that in a bad way, because I want my kids to be an adult, grow up, and be successful in life, but I don't want to ever get rid of them. I mean, I can already tell right now, like, if my kid needs me when they're 25, like, come back home, man. I got you, bro. I got you. Don't worry about it, So, if you do ever feel like, and I'm sure everyone feels at some point in their life like, oh, I can't wait, but I know you don't really feel that way. Just take a step back and just remember these moments that I'm experiencing, because I know teenagers are going to be crazy. I know young adults are, probably, all the different stages are different, but just try to remember what it was like when they were little and just innocent, and they just really loved you for all that you were. Just mommy, just daddy. That's it. That's all they needed, It's tough. Life is really short. I mean, I already know people from high school that have died, I mean, people have been dying every year that I know, but when you're my age, almost 36, and you die because you get, like, esophagus cancer or something that just happened to someone that I knew, man, that really hits, man. It's like, damn, that could be me any moment. So I'm going to really, really try to always live each day to the fullest. I just want to be there for my kids as much as I can, because who knows if I'm going to be here tomorrow. Who knows if they're going to be here tomorrow. I want to think about those things, but things like that happen. Cherish all the moments. Love them, because they love you. And this isn't like some crazy lecture or anything. I'm just trying to be real for a moment about things that I'm going through as a young father. Young father meaning my kids are young, because I'm not young. A new father, how's that? That's a better way of putting it. An old new father. I have friends that have 16, 17, 18-year-olds. It's nuts. And I have a 2-year-old freaking newborn. But anyways, I just wanted to have that moment with you guys and share that with you. It was something that was all night, just got to me in a good way. But let me introduce my kids to you. I don't have them in front of me, but I have their pictures. I'm sure you've seen a couple of my posts and stuff if you follow me and my other stuff. But here's my daughter. Sorry for the glare. I really don't know how to get rid of that dang glare. But Freya Robin Bouquet, She's named after my wife's closest sister. And then Conrad Trent Bonke. This is named after my brother. So Robin is Jordan's sister, and Trent is my brother. So that's how we got those names. The first two names, Conrad and Freya, those are just the names that we picked for them, their own identities, whatever. We just like the names, so we picked them. And then, yeah. So I hope you guys have a easy Friday tomorrow, and I hope you guys have a really relaxing weekend. I'll probably post a couple times this weekend, just because I'm trying to make this a regular thing. Have a good night, guys. Stay gold.